Welcome back to bench press, road to 160. Okay, so today this will be the first time, I think, in a long time, if not ever, where I've called a weight I'm going to lift. And what I mean by that is usually, especially on bench press, I see how I feel. I work my way up, do a couple of sets around kind of like 5 reps, smash it home. And as you saw in the last video, if you haven't watched it, watch it. The last video I hit 4 sets of 5 repetitions, 130. Absolutely bowled over. This evening I'm calling this, we're going for 150 kg. Now I was trying to think back earlier, kind of indoors before I came out, have I done 150 kg this year? I don't know if I have. If anyone follows me on TikTok, have a look at the videos, that's whereabouts it would be. But I don't think I have. I know last year, probably beginning to middle of last year, I hit 155, which was my PB. Highest of all time, 155, but I do not think my bench has just gone like that. Hasn't been brilliant. Because to be honest with you, I've stepped off some decent programming, stepped off the intensity on the bench, and was happy just smashing out sets of 10, 12 on 100 kg. Now we're going heavy, as you know. So we're going to warm up on 60. Like always, I'm going to use a little bit of back just to firm up that stable base in between sets and just keep my brain conscious. Yeah, we're going to go for 150 kg. So I'm calling it, we're doing it. Whether 150 feels like I'm lifting an elephant, we're doing 150 or 140. I think that's what I just said. You know what I mean. Right, so let's get kicked off. Without further ado, let's get warmed up. Get warmed up on 60. Mental to think I'm going to be lifting 90 kilograms heavier than this in probably about 20 minutes. Let's see how this feels. Okay. As expected, that felt like 60 kg. So yeah, nothing to write. That literally, as I always say, just blows a little bit of the cobwebs off, as hopefully 100 kg will do. Now we just put that on there. Alright, so we'll just load up 100 now. It's funny, the amount of comments I've had since uploading videos around this noise. People saying that they just miss that noise in the gym, where their gyms have gone to those kind of like plastic coated weights, etc, etc. It was, oh man, I miss that noise. Luckily I don't have to miss it. Right, let's get you there. So all I said, as I said, just going to be getting a bit of back in between. Nothing heavy. Let's get a little bit of a back pump. Oh. And I don't like just sitting around in between sets. So all I'll do is I can drop a little bit of pull. Into this push session. That's happy days. So I'm not lifting much at all there, as you can see. Well, about 50, 55 kg. So it's about 25, 30 kg under my body weight. So 100 kilos at the ready. BCAOs over there at the ready. Massage gun over there at the ready, because I'm going to bloody well need it. Right, let's get an idea of what we're playing with this evening. Let's go 100 kg. Not going to do any silly rep ranges on this. I'll probably blow off the cobwebs with 5, and then we'll move up to 120. See how we get on. Okay, good. Right. So that was what, 5, 6. Happy days. Nothing to write on that one. All we're going to do now is we're going to go up to 120. So, just got some 10 kilos over here. I'll grab those. So we'll go straight up to 120 kilos on the next set. Right, so we've now got 20, 40, 50 kgs on the bar. Happy days. Right, let's crack on with a little bit of back. This will give me a little bit of time I need before we hit that 120. So on the 120 kilos, I'm going to go for another 5 reps. I want to get out on 120. A lot of you might be saying, mate, you should just be going up in one rep. 1 rep at 120, 1 rep at 130, 1 rep at 140, conserve it for the 150. We'll see. I might change my mind on those 5 reps as I'm talking out loud, but feels alright. I'm a little bit bricking it now actually. As I said, I don't usually call out my weights. Usually I just, especially on bench, see usually how 140 feels. If 140 feels a bit suspect, I'll keep it 130. After trying a 1 rep max or something at 140, I'll go down to 130. If I'm not feeling it, I'll stick around 120. But I'm calling out 150. That's what we're going for this evening. Might be suicide, but we'll see. Oh, kicking through with the BCAAs. As I always say, most people slate BCAAs. Bloody hell, why are you paying for what you already get in your body anyway? And I would always argue, your body produces creatine. And that's the #1 supplement out there, my friend. We secrete, or we're producing about 3 grams of creatine naturally in our bodies every single day, I believe. And then we're adding 5 gram cycles if you're on like creatine, etc, etc. So, hey, like exercises, and I like doing front delts, and people slate me for that. Do your own journey, take your own course. Just freaking crack on, and whatever you do, just make sure you enjoy yourself. Right, let's get this 120 done, and then we'll move on to 130. Making this blasé, because I want to keep it blasé in my head, because I'm actually a little bit nervous on this 150, because if it doesn't go up, I'm stuffed, as I always say. Right. Trained at a commercial gym last night, and we're just dabbling with a little bit of arms, but yeah, did a little bit of upper chest because I haven't done incline for a while, so just dabbled. It was about 3 or 4 sets. I think it worked up to, I think dumbbells were about 44 I did on the highest set, so I didn't get out the 50s, but yeah, I did 44 for I think 8 to 10 reps or something like that. Hopefully that's not going to scupper my chance this evening, but it's about a 24-hour rest. It was upper chest, this is lower chest. I'm trying to talk myself around that because that's still working your chest, your delts and your triceps. But I don't think I've fatigued myself. So that's certainly not going to be an excuse if 150 doesn't go up. Right, let's get back to some back. And then we're going to put that bar up to 130. Let's go. Yeah, the 120. Oh. felt a little bit heavier than I wanted it to be honest, between you, me and the gatepost. Yeah, that 120 for 5, that felt like 130 for 5 has been feeling 10 kilograms less. It's not filling with me confidence, but I think I'm talking myself out of this. Usually I'm the most confident person. I train on my own in this garage, I always have done. Dabbling with suicide on everything, well, not suicide, but dabbling with death on every single workout. Right, we're going to put another 5 now on each side, so that'll take it up to 110 in plates, which means it'll be a 130 kilogram lift. 20, 40, 50, 55 on each side, 110, 7 foot Olympic bar, blah 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 blah, 110. God, I do need the toilet actually. That's what happens when you get rid of pure workout and drink. Almost all of you drink. So what I'm going to do is I've just done some back. I'm going to run in, go to the toilet quickly. It's the one added advantage of literally having your house about 10 paces away from your garage. And then I'm going to be back in just a sec. I could have gone without that, couldn't I? And just edited that out, but so we're talking out right. I'm going to be back in a sec. Then we're going to tackle this 130. See you back in a second. Right, we're back in the game. Believe it or not, you're about 3-4 minutes away from real time. Running out the garage, into the house, toilet, back in. Too much information. Let's crack on with 130. So you got 130 kilos on the bar, okay? So again, 20, 40, 50, 55. This isn't an illusion. This isn't a magician's trick where I pretend to go to the toilet and then all the weights fall off. Right, 130 kilos. Now I'm not going to go for 5 on this, not because I don't think I can get 5, because you know I can. But I want to leave a little bit in the tank for 140 and then 150. I just hope 140 goes up. So I'm going to go for 2 or 3 on this, depending on how the first one flies. If it flies, it might not even go up. Right, let's get this done. Oh dear. Everything is feeling just a little bit heavy this evening, which is worrying, which is very worrying. How many was that? Was that 3 or 4? Ooh. I don't even think I could get 2 sets of 5 out of 130. Maybe that little bit of arms and upper chest yesterday has battered me a bit. Jesus. Right, let's crack back to back. We're going to put 140 on the bar, so we're going to swap those 5s out and put another 10 on each side, which will swap for 130, 140. We'll get cracking. Just going to ignore that. Let's move. Okay, so just going to crack on with another set of back. Oh. And then we're going to tackle right. We are now going to do 140. A little bit apprehensive about this. I don't like failing at the best of times, but I don't really need you guys to witness me having to carry 140 off. As I said, that 130, I don't know. That just felt heavier than I thought it was going to. Right, going to grab those 10s down there and we'll put those on in addition. So now we haven't got the tidiest bar. I know, everyone will be like, Barry, that's disgusting, 20, 40, 50, 60. Put 3 20s on, make it a true 140. It is what it is. It's still 140, whether it's 4 plates or whether it's 3. 20, 40, 50, 60. 120 in plates, in wheels, 20 kilogram on the axle, 140. Oh, right. Let's get a bit of water in us. I took my pre-workout earlier than usual, so not feeling as buzzy as I usually am. I took the pre-workout a good probably 40 minutes ago. Usually at this point I'm always late, I'm terrible with pre-workout. Usually taking it one of my workouts began, but buzzing on it. Haven't taken my usual pre-workout tonight either. I've taken a USM Quench or something, which isn't as good, it's not as potent as the other one I take. So yeah, I don't know. I feel about 90% of the energy that I usually do. But no excuses, no surrender. No retreat. Here we go. Right people. Here we go, here we go. 20, 40, 50, 60, 140 kilos. Remember, this isn't going to be the heaviest I'm going to attempt this evening. So if this 140 doesn't move up very quickly, or it sticks, 10 kilograms is going to be a massive leap. And at that point, I'm going to have to take a call whether or not I try 150 at all. Because I haven't lifted 150 for a long time. God. I feel strong at the moment. Just not strong and prep this evening. But so it'll be. Right. Not going for any silly like 2s or 3s on this. Just going to attempt 1 rep on 140. Oh, let's see if we can get out of here with our life, shall we? This needs to go up and down quickly. Get positioned properly on the bench. Okay. Alright, let's go. This needs just to go up and down. No respect. Boom, boom, straight up. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, you son of a bitch. Come on. Okay. Whew. Right. So that felt all right for 1. But as anyone even at 90 and 100 kilos will know, there's a big difference between lifting and doing 1 rep on 90 kilos and attempting 100. Exactly the same thing here. It's a big difference from me feeling okay at 140 then and attempting 150. Jesus, that 130 was just a wake-up call, man. Could have done 5 on it, and I'm doing 5 on those. That just felt heavy. Ooh. Ooh. Jesus. Right, let's get a back exercise done and decide what I'm going to do with this. Do I take a little bit more rest and still attempt that 150? Or do I use my brain and stick on 130? Just go for 150 when I feel stronger. More prepared. Didn't do chest last night. Upper chest dumbbells last night. Right, people. Here we go. God, just made myself so bloody nervous. I don't think I've been this nervous on a single lift for frickin' years. Usually I just do like 140. God, that felt easy. That went up. 145. God, that felt easy. That go up. 150. Going back a couple of years till I've done that. But Jesus, that 140 just squeaks up though. And I've been doing that for like 2s and quite nicely. Jesus. Right, we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 65 now. 65 in wheels each end, 130 kilos, plus 20 kilogram Olympic bar, 150. Oh, Jesus. I feel like quickly going inside and literally just dry scooping a shed load of pre-workout. Just getting off my bonds on bloody caffeine. Oh. Pre-workout's wearing off. BCAAs, bar a little bit of taurine. It's not going to help me right now, is it? Okay. Right. Here we go. So I did do 145 kilos, and when was that? That 145 kilos I did on the 13th of September. So that 145 kilos on the 13th of September, which is what, about 5-6 weeks ago, was the heaviest I'd done, I believe, this year or since the beginning of the year. I'm still pretty sure, I'm just rubbish, I should write things down. I'm sure that 155 kg PB was last year. Sure I did 155 last year. Pretty sure I haven't done that this year, my PB this year on bench. I've equalled my PB on deadlift this year, which is only 200 kilos, but I still equalled it this year. But bench, I believe, was last year. So this is about a year and a half that I've been sitting on 155 kg, needing 160. That's why I've done this road to 160. 160 just evaded me so often. I've had to roll it off my chest like 2 or 3 times. Or actually, once was off my chest, twice I've just had to shimmy the weights to the sides. So yeah, 150 kg now. Bloody hell. This will be impressive. I can get this 150 kg, not feeling 100%. And it'll be a true reflection. But we're going to go for this 150. Then I'm going to drop down to 130. Right, let's hope I'm still able to drop down to 100 and... Jesus. Right, here we go. 150 kg. God, it even sounds like my head when I say it. I know there's millions of people out there lifting this for easy money. Right. Oh. Okay. Get this dialed in. 150 kg. This is going to be an absolute battle. But I need this. This needs to be my milestone. I just want to check. I know I've put in loads of my recent videos. Drop the ego 1 rep max. This ain't an ego, this is a tester. I want to know that my maximum strength is going up. Because it certainly is around that 130 kg. I'm getting 5 reps on 4 sets now, which is absolutely solid. I just want to check where I'm at the top end. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that's 150. I kind of wish I tried this 150 last session when I was absolutely dialed in, like freaking pre-workouts where it needed to be. When I hit that 130, progressive overload, 4 sets of 5. Right, just trying to grab a little bit more extra rest time. Right, here we go. October 2024, 150 kg. Let's go after this. This video thumbnail will either be I attempted 150 kg watch or R.I.P. Barry Thompson. Let's have a go. Right, 150 kg. This needs no respect. I've just got to literally let this down, control it, and fricking use everything in my chest and my triceps to get this back up. Right. Let's fricking own this, people. 150 kg, come on. Felt that in my tendons. I can still feel that in my forearms. 150, done. Happy with that. Well happy with that. Yes, that felt heavier than 150. Sorry, 140, of course, because it is Barry. But that went up well. I was happy with that. Damn! 150, milestone hit. 10 kilos off my 160. Oh my God. It's ridiculous, isn't it? That's 5 kilos off my all-time PB that I've ever lifted. 10 kilos off my absolute freaking nemesis. My enemy, the 160. Right, I'm going to drop that back down to 130 and start smashing out a set of 5 and see how we get on. Happy with that though, happy with that. Okay people, right, we are back. Just dropped the bar back into 20, 40, 50. So that's 120 kg on the bar. So I'm just going to use 120 kg and smash out some decent reps. But that's not before. Just tackle a bit of that. But yeah, well happy with that. So that's 150 kg down now on bench, which is great. First time I've done that weight in a very long time. So got to be happy with that. Good. You've got to remember, I've been lifting for a long time. And I was lifting, I think my PB, and up until about a year or so ago, whatever, was 145 kilos. And I'd done that in my prime, in my early 30s, when I weighed about 78 kilograms. I'm now at about 85, so yes. If you believe in the whole mass pushes mass, mass pulls mass, yeah, I am probably a good 6 kilos heavier than when I hit a 145. But come on, I'm 47 years old. I'm just happy I'm still able to lift this type of weight, enjoy myself in my garage gym. I live and breathe the gym. So yeah, this for me is just like, absolutely freaking love it. Right, 120 kg. This should feel amazing for the first couple of reps, because we're coming off the back of muscle memory, telling my telling my body that it's still 150 on the bar. So I'm hoping the first couple fly up, and we'll see what happens with the rest of them, shall we? All right, let's go. Cool, happy days. So that was what? 7. Didn't breathe for the last 3. That was silly, wasn't it? Mine just wandered, to be honest with you. My mind wandered from first couple of reps. I was like, well, that doesn't feel as easy as I thought it was going to. And then I got to kind of 4 and I was like, I'll do 5. And I was like, I can't do 5 on 120. So it went to 6. And I was like, lucky number 7, you've got to be able to do 7. So literally just pushed it out to 7, which is all right. Would have expected more, but it's all right. Right, go and grab some water, see you back in a sec. Off with the hoodie. Yeah, maybe, I was just thinking back to myself there. Last night I did remember, yes, I did do incline dumbbell press, but also did quite a few sets of flies as well. Just completely forgot. So yeah, may well have not been the best pre-prep for kind of heavy bench tonight. But I'm happy, well happy. I managed just to hit 150 kg if I'm not 100%. And also, never use it as an excuse, but let's be honest, that is a shocking bench to be benching on. I mean, look, have a look at that seat. It's at that angle there to enable people to use the leg extension leg curl. So I have to plant my bum there, in that crease there, just so I've got a straight back when I'm benching. Which means my head is right at the end there. And also you just have to look at the shape. And it's got more padding than a very flat-chested woman. But yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Right, I've taken that 10 off. Probably just fatiguing living daylights out myself. I'm happy, well happy, absolutely ecstatic. I've got to 150. Really, really happy. But we've just gone down to 100. So 40 on each side. So we're just going to smash out, rep out on 100, see what I can do. 10, 11, 12. See what I can do. And then I'm going to go do some flat flies. Not going to use a cable crossover. I'm going to stick with dumbbells this evening. And once we've done the flies, chest session done. That'll be a good, probably what, about 40 minutes. So well happy. Right, let's crack on. I was just about to go into a whole editing thing and then I thought, actually, wait a minute. Why change a habit of lifetime? Right, 100 kg. Smash this out. What I will do is, though, for everyone who tell me about my leg drive, I'm going to take legs completely out of it. There is no leg drive because this, my friend, is a chest press. This is all in the chest, delts, and these cheeky little bad boys in the back of my arms. So we're going to take legs completely out of it. It's going to be a bit of balance, a bit of core strength, and hopefully close to double figures on reps. But let's see how we get on, shall we? when you get to 15 reps, oh my God, my chest feels like it was splitting. My triceps were absolutely screaming. My front delts were on fire. Oh, that felt decent. Absolutely decent. Right, I'm gonna strip that down. Because you always clear down your weights. Gym etiquette. Oh. Yeah, while I'm doing that, let's talk through what's happened this evening, shall we? There was a near-death experience. No, other than that, what have we done? So just kicked off with the usual warm-up, blow the cobwebs off at 60, moved up to 100, just did, what, 5 or 6 on 100, went up to 120 for 5, 130, I think 3 or 4, 140 was just a single, 150 single, back down to 7 on 120, and finished off with a party weight, 100 kilos for 15 reps. Decent little haul. So what I'm going to do now is literally do my last back. Actually, do I want to do back? I don't think I need to do any more back. So we're just literally going to strip that down. That was just a supplement for my bench. So we'll chuck that back there. It's all good. And we're going to go on to flies. So all of you have seen flies. I don't think you need me to take you through flies. Well, I'm going to do 4 sets of these. You can be with me for the first one. So what I'm going to do, I'm nice and warmed up on chest. So what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to start at 20, 22 and a half. We'll go straight up to 27 and a half. So my chest is nicely warmed up. I'll smash these out. Yeah, I do use my cables, but as per every exercise, there's no better than a pair of dumbbells in your hand or a barbell for gains and strength. Strength gains, maybe. Right. Okay. Happy days. Freaking love flies. Absolutely love flies. Going to go up to 31 kg on the next set. Probably do another set, then drop back down to 27.5 to finish the 4. As I said, you don't need to be here to watch that. Flies are flies, but what I would say is, don't neglect the flies for chest. Pressing will give you that chest mass. Flies, however, give you that chest shape. Yeah, low flies, standard, high flies for the shelf. Balance your protein supplement on, etc, etc. So yeah, all good. So yeah, decent session. Hope you enjoyed it. If you are watching for the first time, think about subscribing, but certainly leave a comment even if you don't. Like the video, that always helps. But yeah, as I said, loving this road to 160. It gives a 47-year-old in his garage gym, training on the own in the evening, bloody cold, wet UK weather, something to do. You guys entertain me with your comments. Love seeing the kind of like the subscription count and likes and things coming in, because it's things I can interact with. Yeah, it's just great. And I'm happy you guys are all coming on my journey towards 160. And we're one step forward today. 150 kg down. We're only 10 kilograms away. But that's massive. That's huge. That's like literally being able to run 100 meters in either 10 seconds or 9.5. But we're going to get this done. I really want to get this 160 ticked off by the end of this year. Now I'm not probably going to do 150 again for a while. I need to get better and stronger around that 140. So I do think it was just literally a bit of fatigue from yesterday's upper chest session and arms, which meant I kind of came in just feeling a little bit tired in those exercises today. But I'm happy, I've got the strength at 130. As I said, I just want to get that 140 up now. Well, I've probably got 2 sets in me on a decent day, or so 2 reps in me on a decent day on 140. I need to still build that up to 3, 4, and ultimately over the next couple of weeks get that to 5 repetitions on 140. And that'd be huge. That'd be massive. And then I'll be far, far, far more confident of then attempting 155, 160. But we'll get there. We will get there. I'm confident of that. But other than that, as I said, thank you for spending your time with me. Really do appreciate it. Take care, and if you're training, don't leave anything on the bench. Make sure you smash it. One chance, one life, one session. Get it on. Catch you all in the next one.